Greetings, Sagittarius, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. I hope you're doing well, and thank you all for subscribing to my channel. And those new friends who haven't, thank you for subscribing right now. And this is what we want to see as the theme of the reading today. Number 17 could be very important, and look at this beautiful image. And this is the message, perfection. Well, something about this reading is bringing up the theme of perfection. Dream your passion. Fly away. Go through the hoop of your innermost fears and desires. Meet them and conquer them. What pain from childhood have you not dealt with? Move into the wound of your most secret fears and find the seed of wisdom that are planted there. And a feather could come into your day today and be a sign, a synchronicity, a symbol for that you're on the path, you're keeping going toward that perfection. And perfection is not, that I am perfect, but it's striving toward to be that perfect wholeness, that holy connection to your source and perfectly divine within that context of that sacred love. And we're going to see what it is that a Sagittarius you need to know today about perfection and the theme here, and moving into that passion and that sense of destiny. And this is you. You're having to face this fear, this despair, this anxiety. As it said, what is it that you're afraid to look into? Well, face that, because on the other side of that is this amazing awakening. And you can see that her hair looks like it's almost on fire. And she's tattooed with this beautiful garden of beauty in her chakra system that is growing. So the swords are like acupuncture needles going into our spinal cord and releasing that kundalini energy of the serpent. And from this despair at the root, at our anus, at that connection to the root and base of our greed, of wanting just to survive, and up to the crown of illumination. But we have to go through that journey of release and of turning to the higher power and knowing there's that inner thread that's always in that connection. And what is coming to challenge this defeat, this despair, is to see, well, you have choices, Sagittarius. Some of the choices could have been deceptive, could have been seductive, and led you to a feeling that you hit rock bottom about this question of a perfection of what you were striving for, to create, to be, to manifest. And at the foundation is wealth. Well, you had this wealth that you began to have this new opportunity to grow something, to take this a seed, this coin, this pure potential, and to out of this despair and this choice that could have been deceiving you under the umbrella of one of the 7 deadly sins. And you had to maneuver and move through these deceptive choices, these minefields. And there was always at the foundation this coin, this buried treasure, this opportunity that you knew would grow to abundance and wealth. And then you used your strength recently to cut through any kind of inner turmoil where you let the beast get the better hand, where you let your fear or your anger roar. But you have found that inner love, inner understanding, that inner wisdom to bring it down into your crown. You see her headdress is on fire as well. So there's a lot of fire, and that's you, Sagittarius, and your crown right now, opening up and moving you to this new ability to strengthen, encourage, and face whatever this is, because you've got a vision. And you're going to move this 3 of Wands forward through the hoop to that abundance of that red, fruitful sphere of nourishment. nourishing this vision, taking it out there, seeing what comes back, and being recognized that you do have something and you're putting it out, waiting for your ships to come in, an announcement, a raise at work, and that you're going to bring this into celebration. And you've reached a finish line. You're on a whole new trajectory with another person and building a home. Maybe you just recently took your wealth and that courage and strength, and you had a vision and you bought a new home, and you're celebrating that. And it's going to bring you a lot of abundance and a place of gathering with others and building a life there. And the Hermit is how you see yourself, following your star, Sagittarius. And that light, that energy, that passion, that introspection, to know, to understand yourself, to understand this despair. Because it did say here, go through the hoop of your innermost fears and desires, meet them and conquer them. What pain from childhood, maybe this is connected to the past, but pain from childhood have you not dealt with? So that is what I'm seeing. The Hermit is going into introspection, learning about yourself. And the environment might feel destitution, not good enough. Someone in your environment you're dealing with maybe feels at a loss, has lost money. Maybe at the foundation there was some wealth, but there has been a change, and that has been despair, has led to this breakdown, this rock bottom financially. And you're having to look at the situation or help this other person by going inward and self-knowledge, and to help with looking to the higher powers to gain guidance. Because you have this card as well of saying, look to the source, look to God or to that inner knowledge to heal that destitution, to correct any feeling of being less than. Because before our creation, we are never less than. We're always full, whole, and worthy of celebration. But there's sorrow at the hope and fear. That's something about after you go inward, Sagittarius, and look with your introspection at some self-understanding, you feel the environment or someone in the environment is making you feel less than, or you feel they are less than. And they're out in the cold, left out, unsupported, have lost energy, time, money, this wealth. But you've got this strength recently in the recent past, this courage to endure and go forward, keep striving toward this vision, and you have celebration on your mind. Something has come to fruition. And the moon is the advice. Well, the advice is to take that psychic energy, to look within, to take this information that you've gained from the Hermit, to understand something that where you felt your environment or someone in your past or someone in your situation right now was destitute. And that programming is coming up right now to be looked at because it's causing sorrow as a hope and a fear, is that you will be saddened by this destitution, by feeling not good enough. And that is connected to this despair, this anxiety, this depression. And the moon can be deceptive. It could be energies that are deceiving you, or you don't have all the facts yet, or something is not clear. And so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, and let's get some clarity. Why is despair here? For my Sagittarius today, why is your despair around this sense of perfection, or something is coming to rock bottom about this question? And it's ease and grace. Well, when you hit rock bottom, we'll take that ease and grace. You know, the song Amazing Grace was um, that saved a wretch like me. I was once was lost and now I'm found, was blind but now I see. Amazing grace is going to help you through this despair, through feeling defeated and rock bottom with these choices. And the choices basically all come down to a self-acceptance. Because if we are totally accepting of ourselves and feeling that inner love for ourselves, that we don't feel less than. We don't need to go after these 7 deadly sins of a deception. And the wealth is here because you've asked and received for that wealth at the foundation of your life. The foundation of this despair, you asked and you received. And you had the strength because you had courage and bravery to move through whatever this was recently in the recent past. And you kept the vision and trusted in the universe. Well, as we have that vision and go for what we are feeling, that passion and intuition, we have to trust. And the celebration is coming because it's going to be a learning experience. You're celebrating this learning experience. It comes with a self-acceptance and asking and receiving this wealth, both inner wealth but outer wealth. And the Hermit is here as you take a step back. Well, you have to take a step back to go introspection and to be in silence and to really receive this information that the Hermit's following in the star. And expect miracles from this destitution. Well, it's just saying that whatever this fear in the environment or someone is going to be left out, not be good enough, well, expect miracles. Don't let that situation pull you down. Don't yet let that get you down to despair. And the sadness is Mother, Father, God. Well, that sorrow in that heart could be this piercing. There could be 3 people involved in this. But you're looking as a hope and fear to move beyond that sorrow, Sagittarius, and reach to your mother, your father, to God in the universe, to trust in that. And the moon could be deceiving or not giving you all the facts, but you're going to be in that moonlight. A transformation is going to happen for you, Sagittarius. You're going to come to the light. You see how this has this light out of the moonlight of deception comes this transformation, and you will see clearly. And that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, a very powerful reading with a lot of energy moving you toward this transformation of self-acceptance and moving out of despair and destitution and feeling less than. Don't get that low vibrating energy that pulls us down to move forward and to take that energy out there toward that sense of moving that sorrow to transformation. And that is what I have for you. And so it is. And thank you again for subscribing to my channel and giving me a thumbs up. And you know I love you, Sagittarius. And we're in this interconnected field together, learning to trust the universe with courage and bravery to move toward that goal of healing any sorrow that is holding us back. And see you next time. Bye-bye.